Well, we made it to the top. It took about 50 minutes. It was a pretty steady incline the whole way. It's just shy of 1.5 miles. My pace was probably, I would say, moderate to pushing on aggressive. Granted, that's with a full pack on my back. So it's not the easiest of climbs. For the most part, the trail was dry, but you saw that there was some mud, get some snow still, it being in mid-March at this point, but that was the easy part. Next is the real challenge. So just so you understand what we're talking about here, that's the easy way to go. We came from over there. We could walk up this way, but the thing about orienteering is the compass says to go that way. So that's the way we're going, straight on through. So I was going along following the compass, and I ran smack dab into what you see behind me, which, my friends, is something I was trying to avoid. That is not something I want to cross. So I have concluded that the map I have has a misprint. I had an older version of the map. It said something a little bit different about the declination on the compass. I thought the newer map was correct. Turns out it is not, because it's been guiding me significantly off course. Fortunately, I'm familiar with this particular Vly, and I've crossed part of it before, and it is not that fun. So we're going to go around it and get back on course, and I'm going to adjust the declination the exact opposite way that it says on the map so that we go in the right direction. We'll see you in a bit. So we've arrived at the destination finally. If you remember, the first part took about 50 minutes for 1.5 miles. The second part, granted, we had a detour going off course, but it took basically just 2 hours to do that. So a significantly slower pace, as you can see, but we're at the destination. Now I just am gonna go find a good spot for camping. Well, I think we found the spot. It's not by any means great tent camping as far as a location goes, at least if you're on the ground. I have a hammock, so honestly, it's irrelevant where I camp. I can camp wherever I want as long as there's some trees, but there's enough flat ground here for some tents. Obviously, we'll need to make sure that there's some tarps underneath anybody who's doing that. But yeah, we're here. This is good. It's a good access to the pond. I have to admit, I feel a little bit like Solomon in this, whereas in the beginning of Ecclesiastes, he was very wise. He knew all sorts of stuff, at least from a head knowledge standpoint, but he didn't have a lot of experience. And I'm kind of the same way when it comes to orienteering, at least. I've got some head knowledge, not very much experience. Learned some things already on this trip, and I'm sure I'll learn some more as we're headed back in the other direction in just a little bit here. But it's been great to get out. I'm really appreciating the book of Ecclesiastes because there is this understanding that there will be pain, and there's a reason to embrace that pain and find joy in the pain, knowing you're going to grow through the pain. And I've been pushing myself lately, the last couple months for sure, to do some stuff that's been hard on purpose, this being one of those things. In many cases, things I just don't want to do at all. But I know that through those things, I'm growing, and I do find enjoyment in that. And even in those things, even if they don't seem like they're growing me spiritually, there's a component to that as well. There is a spiritual growth. Just being out in the woods, having to rely on myself, what I've brought, and the grace of God is a good place for people to be, especially in our highly technological society where we are able to just rely on the world around us all the time and not really have to worry about things. It's good to get out of your element. So I'm going to get something to eat and to drink here, and then probably in just a few minutes I'm going to head back the way I came. So we're almost back to the fire tower. Some of the terrain looks like this and has looked like this all through the trip. That's close to knee deep of snow still. But some of the terrain looks like this, which is going to be quite the climb uphill. There's not a lot of this, but this is the pretty tough stuff. So we'll see you at the top.